All right, Lindsay, thank you. This year's winter, certainly a dismal one here in Utah. The warmest on record. It's been dry as well, low snowpack. That's a problem for snow resorts, ski and snow resorts, but at Soldier Hollow, they're working on a new technique called snow farming to store snow over the summer. General Manager Luke Bodensteiner is with us to explain this process. Good morning, Luke. Thank you for being with us.
Good morning. I'm happy to be here.
Okay, snow farming. Let's just start with that. What is this? How does it work?
You may not have heard of it. It's not a novel technique. It's something that's been done for many years at several European ski resorts. But snow farming is essentially an operation to pile up snow this winter and preserve it over the summer, with the goal of having substantial enough snow in November to push that out and start skiing on it early season.
Well, people will naturally wonder, how does that snow stick around during the summer months when it gets really warm?
It's a little bit experimental for us, so we're also eager to see how this turns out. But we've basically pushed up a pile of snow with a footprint about the size of a football field. It's 25 feet deep, and we've covered it with insulating material, basically insulating blankets that go over the top of the snow. And the cold mass that's in that much snow under that insulation should preserve about 80% of what we've put under cover.
Okay, so is this the first year that you're attempting this experiment?
This is the first year, well timed, obviously. As you said, this was a challenging winter for all of us in the ski business. And, you know, we're thinking forward to future seasons, really with the objective of being able to guarantee an early opening at our resort up here. This is the first year we've done it, so there's a lot that we're learning through the process, and we'll obviously continue to learn through the summer and into the fall. And for us, it's sort of a proof of concept and something that, if successful, we hope to build on in the future.
Is this happening anywhere else? Has anyone else been able to get some success from this?
Yeah, there are quite a few ski areas, predominantly in the Alps, in Europe and in Scandinavia, who've been doing this for a number of years. The technology, the insulating technology, has advanced to the point where it's more feasible operationally to do it, which is what helped us make the decision to go forward with this. But it's becoming quite commonplace, actually. Not so much in the U.S. Yet. This is certainly the first installation of this type in Utah and really in the western United States. But we've seen other areas do it successfully, and we're looking forward to seeing our results.
What are some of the costs associated with this?
This was a great project. We did this in partnership with the Utah Office of Outdoor Recreation, who helped us with a matching grant. But we've put about $300,000 into the project. That's kind of upfront costs, site preparation, the equipment materials to cover the snow making itself. But those are really one-time costs, and on an annual basis, you know, it will be much cheaper and something that we think is sustainable for many years into the future.
You mentioned some of the parameters here earlier, but how big is this storage area? And assuming this does, you know, go along smoothly, would you have to expand that area in the future?
Yeah, it's big. Like I said, it's pretty prominent out here. It's a snow pile about the size of a football field and 25 feet deep. Yes, you know, we anticipate for cross-country skiing, when we push this out, we'll have 1 to 1.5 kilometers of early season trail, which we think will be in high demand with club teams and even national teams from around the world who we anticipate will come visit and take advantage of what we have at a time where you can't ski anywhere else. And for us, like I said, it's a proof of concept, and you know, if this works, you know, leading into the 2034 winter, we can envision, 3, 4, 5 of these installations around the venue as we work to guarantee snow conditions in that season.
And obviously, you did mention other ski areas across the world that have done something like this. That includes downhill areas as well?
Yeah, both downhill and cross country use this. And we've received a lot of interest from our neighbors here in Utah. I think we'll have visits from quite a number of the alpine ski areas who are curious and considering how they might apply this to their operations.
All right, Luke, this is pretty exciting for those who have not heard of it. Are you pretty optimistic? Final question.
I'm optimistic, but like I said, we have some different parameters here in Utah. We have very warm summers relative to where we've seen these installations in the Alps or in Scandinavia. We also have cold nights here, so our average daytime temperatures are comparable. I'm optimistic that we'll have something by mid-November that we're enjoying on skis. Yeah, something that I think will become part of our regular operation going forward.
Okay, Soldier Hollow General Manager Luke Bodensteiner, thank you so much for being here. We'll see how it turns out. We're going to have you back on in the fall to see how this turns out, okay?
I can't wait. We'll do it on skis.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.